Can I ask you a question? If you're a woman over 40 and you've been feeling tired, overwhelmed, or like your body just doesn't feel like itself lately, this video is for you. Maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe you're relying on coffee just to get through the day. Or maybe when you finally sit down, you just can't unwind or relax. See, your body may be under more stress than you realize. And I'm not just talking about the kind of stress where you have a terrible day and you know you're stressed. I'm talking about the constant stress of being busy, not sleeping enough, eating on the run, living off caffeine, worrying about everything, sitting all day, never slowing down, and just trying to keep up with life. And here's the thing, when your body is already stressed, sometimes we make things worse by trying to fix everything at once because we do want to feel better. So in this video, I'm going to give you tres simple things you can do starting today to create more calm, reduce some of the pressure you're putting on yourself, and start taking better care of your body without trying to completely change your life. Before I get into that, welcome back if you're new. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been rocking with me for a bit. Just in case you didn't know, it's your girl Chelsea C, your wellness and lifestyle coach. Always doing the most so you don't have to. So if you're a woman over 40 who wants to feel good, have more energy, take care of your health, and actually enjoy your life, you're in the right place. Because here we talk about fitness, nutrition, wellness, mindset, and real life things that can make taking care of yourself easier or harder. And when I talk about fitness, nutrition, wellness, mindset, it all goes together. If you're missing a piece, it's just going to make it harder. Okay. Sometimes we're hitting on a couple, but we're missing this. And so my job is to help you put them together and feel great and be your best because you deserve it. So today we're talking about stress. Okay. And just how stress affects us, but what you can actually do about it. I think we know. Sometimes the action part is the part that we're missing. So I'm going to hook you up today. All right. So here the secrets. Number one, stop adding more to your to-do list. See, when you're overwhelmed, your first instinct is often to get more done. I've been there, I've done that plenty of times, right? Make another list. You add more goals because those goals are going to help you feel better, right? Mentally or physically. You tell yourself you need to get more organized. That's me every day. You try to catch up on everything, but sometimes the first thing you need to do, I need to do, is to stop and ask, does all this actually need to be done right now? Um, like right now, I'm working on some things for my coaching clients, right? I got some good projects, I'm working with people, but I also do a couple other things as well. So I'm trying to get organized, I'm trying to get this stuff going, but because I have so much things on my to-do list, it almost sometimes makes me paralyzed. Or I'll do the things on my to-do list, but they're not necessarily the things that are going to move me forward, right? It's just kind of like busy work. It needs to get done. So at least I check it off the list. I love a list, I'm a list person. But is it really helping me move forward into the things that I need personally, right? Because you can answer more emails. We know we always need to answer more emails, clean the house, grocery shop, call people back, right? But what are the actual things that matter? So what I do is three things. I try to do three things today. Now, I might have a list of 20, but these three things have to get done today, or they matter, right? If they don't get done, it'll be okay. But what are the three things? So not 20, not everything, just three. What absolutely needs your attention? And not only needs your attention, because you could say all of them probably need your attention, but like what can't wait, right? What is going to make you feel better at night? What's going to move you forward, right? If you're trying to get, your house together, that's the main thing for you. So maybe some house things, trying to get some projects done at work. this one project I want to get done. So we're going to put that at the top. Maybe something with your family, whatever it is. And it could change day to day, but one of the fastest way to create more stress is to treat everything like an emergency, because everything isn't urgent. Everything isn't equally important either. And you don't have to do everything today. So your first job is to create some breathing. So we're going to breathe right now. I feel like I need to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Not sure if you can hear in the background. You probably can, but there is a thunderstorm happening. So you hear that? We're just taking shelter. We're fine. All right, number 2, write it down, take a picture. Move your body, but don't punish it. So this is especially important for the women that are trying to lose some weight, right? Sometimes we feel stressed about our bodies. The shirt on is too tight, pants, we respond by putting more pressure on ourselves. Like, I need to work out harder or maybe eat less, right? We're talking about moving our body, but sometimes it's like, let's restrict some calories. I need to burn more calories. I need to do more. But if you're exhausted and overwhelmed, and if you agree with me, put it in the comment. Sometimes the best place to start isn't an intense workout. It's just movement. Go for a walk. Lately, so go for a walk. I'll give you a story in a second. Put on some music and dance. I love to do that. Dancing is great cardio. Maybe you're not a dancer. Get outside, stretch, take a bike ride. I've been riding my bike lately. Must be too late for me to do this video right now. I've been taking my bike out. I've been getting outside. Move your body in a way that feels good to you. Am I still trying to hit the gym? Yes, when I can. But really, what I'm doing is doing movement that excites me, right? That feels good for my body. We have to pay attention to what our bodies need. Sometimes the answer isn't push harder. Sometimes the answer is move and then let yourself recover. And I think that's more often than not. Because if you're doing all this stuff all day, work, school, dealing with people, partners, children, other people's children, right? And then you go into the gym and beat your body up more. Somebody's like, come on, sister, right? Like, can we get a recovery somewhere? So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, instead of immediately grabbing your phone or scrolling or thinking about everything you have to do, just take a 10-minute walk. Sit outside. You don't even have to walk. I would say walk. I have all my clients, no matter where they're at on their journey, I say do a 10 to 15-minute walk to start. At some point, we want to get to 30 minutes. You want to walk, you want to jog, you want to bike. You can get outside and do it. Now, some people, depending on the weather and the time of year, they got to do a treadmill. Do that. But if you can get outside and just breathe some fresh air or freshish air, right? I say that walk is for your body, but it's for your mind, right? If we can get the mind trained, the body's going to follow. Okay. So that's it. 10-minute walk. That's what I want you to start with. If you're already doing 10-minute walk, do 20. If you're already doing 20, do 30. Okay. So that's it. No special clothes, no gym, no perfect workout. If you're already doing something, fine. But if you feel like you're doing a little much, let's step back this week. Okay. Just move and pay attention to how you feel afterward. Okay. That's number 2, move. Number 3, I'm going to give 2 options here. So you can create a daily moment of calm, right? Like, whew, just maybe it's in the morning. Okay. This might be one of the most important ones. So I want you to think about your day. Okay. When do you actually stop? And I'm not talking about when you're asleep, taking a nap. I'm not sure if you take naps. I do. I love them. When do you consciously just stop doing? Responding, scrolling, working, worrying, right? And consuming information. A lot of us, the answer is almost never. Do a quick story about consuming information, worrying. There was a time when my whole goal was I wanted to be a better person, right? I saw some flaws in myself. I know, not perfect. And I was like trying to fix those things, right? Whether that's, reading self help books, on church more, therapy, whatever, right? Like hosts of things. And then I realized like that was fine, that I was trying to get better. And I think we all should look at ourselves. But like, I'm okay the way I am. And in this journey, as I go through, yes, I can get this help. Yes, but I was almost stressing myself out because I was trying to be this perfect person for, I don't know, myself or other people, I don't know. And that's never going to be attainable. That's never going to happen. So how about I just be happy where I am, but working through things, right? Because then it's not worrying me as much. And I feel better because I'm like, okay, I'm a flawed human being, right? And I have great qualities and I have some not so great qualities. And I can work on one or two of those things every year or something, whatever makes you feel calm, right? But just saying, right? Um, I don't know why I went on that. Maybe that tangent is for somebody. You all right? Be you. Things will work out, right? Work on yourself a little bit every day and love on yourself a little more. That's what that was the point. So like sometimes we wake up and check our phone, right? We go through your day, you answer messages, you watch TV, scrolling, then you go to bed and your brain is still going. So we need a moment of calm. And it doesn't have to be an hour long meditation session on a mountain somewhere, right? Or even it doesn't have to be meditation. I walk for my meditation sometimes. But we're going to talk about 10 minutes. Again, 10 minutes. I already said do the 10-minute walk. So this can be coincided, right? So 10 minutes outside, 10 minutes of prayer, 10 minutes of journaling, 10 minutes of deep breathing, 10 minutes of just being quiet. And I'm going to throw something in that I didn't think about earlier. 10 minutes of fun, something that brings you joy. Lately, I've been doing things that I did as a kid, and I'm having so much fun. Today, I went to the community center to get a little workout in, and they had a whole, forgot they were having an outside community thing with music and all this stuff. And they had hopscotch. I was the hopscotch champ, right? I was like, I haven't hopscotched in 30 some odd years. I was out there hopscotching with the kids. Then they were making some ceramic, just clay little animals. I was up there with the 5-year-olds. Um, and then I do have a confession. And maybe I'll take this down later. I have not eaten a hot dog in probably 10 years, literally. And today I had a hot dog because I remember my 8-year-old son loved hot dogs and they were giving them away free, grilled it up for me, wrapped it up. Probably won't have another one for another 8 to 10 years. But the point of the story is to do some fun things. And sometimes I gave you that example because sometimes I'll ask my clients, so what do you like to do for fun? What brings you joy? And literally, they got to think about it. It's been a while since they've done something for the pure of joy, right? Of just having fun. So, along with number 3, yes, calming things, but do something fun. When's the last time you did something fun for yourself? And I tell you, when you do something fun for you, you're going to be better at taking care of, helping your job, life, whatever, because you've given yourself permission to enjoy life. Because life is about joy, enjoying life. Well, this is my philosophy. Philosophy. I don't know what other people. But life is about enjoying things, right? The pure essence of being here right now and breathing air. It's not always about grind, grind. I know we live in a grind culture, right? And I know we have to live. And I know we have to eat. I know we have to have a roof over our head. The list we know. But within that list, you can find some joy. You can find some calm. You can find some fun. Okay? So, and before you say, I don't have 10 minutes, I want you to think about how much time you spend scrolling, because I know I do, right? I'm not judging you because, like I said, I do it too. Sometimes we're looking for a complicated solution when we actually need to create a little more space for joy, for fun. And you don't have to earn rest by finishing everything to do on your to-do list. I'm preaching to the choir, right? Now, I will trick my brain and say, do these 3 things, and then you can go do some fun stuff. That's just so I can get things done. Sometimes we feel like we need to earn rest. Like rest was put into us. That's why we sleep at night, right? And I'm not saying don't do anything and be lazy, right? I'm not talking to anyone on here listening this long is not a lazy person that's not working or doing things. So I'm not talking to you, right? Just the list may never be finished, right? And then you are not having fun, you're not enjoying life. And I'm not saying you're not. So if number 3 resonates, take it. If you like, girl, I'll be having fun every day. I'll be out there doing things, whatever that is, right? It could be a plethora of things that bring joy. It could be art. It could be watching your kids. It could be playing with your kids, right? It could be not playing with your kids. It could be whatever. Like, don't put off joy. That's what I'm saying. Don't put off calmness. Don't put off a moment of peace for yourself because you do. Okay. So here's what I really want you to understand. If your body and mind are constantly under pressure, the answer isn't always to put more pressure on yourself, right? If you think about it, you're under pressure, now you're gonna put more pressure, and now you're supposed to produce something, right? You don't have to completely change your life tomorrow. Just make little baby steps, right? You don't have to start the perfect diet. You don't have to become a fitness model. I don't know if anyone wants to be a fitness model. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. And if you do, God bless you. Been there and done that. You don't have to do all the things people on the internet tell you that you should be doing, except for me, right? I'm the anti. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Start by creating a little less stress. So let's ask yourself, what can I take off my plate? How can I move my body today? When can I give myself 10 minutes of maybe it's quiet time, maybe it's joy, maybe it's playing, I'm trying to get back into playing video games. I'll probably be doing it way too long, but just something fun, right? Atari, Mario Brothers. Like, I'm into this, like, what did my child self like, right? And when I do those things, I'm like, yeah, this is it. Because my adult self don't want to do nothing. I mean, probably do, but we talking to the child right now, right? Because the child knows how to have joy, the child knows how to have fun, and that's what we're trying to do. So anyway, those are the three things you can do today. What can I take off my plate? Can I get my 10-minute walk in? Can I get my 10 minutes of joy, reading, whatever that looks like? So let's recap. Stop treating everything like it has to happen today. Choose your priorities and create some breathing. 2, move your body in a way that supports you. You don't always have to push harder. And 3, create 10 minutes of calm / fun / joy every day. Every day. You deserve it. Put the phone down. Stop doing it. Let your mind and body have it. And here's what I want to leave you with. First of all, thanks for hanging out with me this long. If you are getting anything out of it, please subscribe, please share, please comment. We got to get this out to my girls, my ladies. Okay? Here's what I want you to leave with. Taking care of yourself doesn't mean adding another thing to your life. That's what I tell my coaching clients. I'm here to help you de-stress. I'm not trying to add more things. And I think sometimes people think that. Sometimes taking care of yourself means doing less. I tell a lot of my clients, stop doing A, B, C, and D. They think I'm going to say, do A, B, and C, D. No, do less, right? Saying no, going for a walk, putting your phone down, going to bed at a decent time, letting something wait until tomorrow. Your body may not need you to do more right now. It may just need you to slow down enough to listen. So if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed right now, tell me in the comments, which of these 3 do you need to work on first? And if you know another woman who needs to hear this today, please share this video with her. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more practical conversations about health, energy, stress, nutrition, fitness, and feeling your best after 40. You deserve it. Until then, I'm Chelsea J. See you on the video.